As of the first quarter of 2024, Americans have over $8,400 worth of high-interest credit card debt. They also have over $23,000 in car loans and $37,000 worth of student loan debt. And on top of that, we have to live in a nice house, right? How about adding another 240 grand to the mix for the mortgage? It's no wonder why most of us are drowning. We're in debt up to our eyeballs. But it doesn't have to be this way. We can start thinking and using money differently and figuring out what the wealthy people do with their money that's different than what we're doing. And the best way to start is what today's video is all about. This is Money Habits. I'm your host, Dr. Stephanie Aldrich, and I like to talk about money and habits that can help improve your life. If you're new to the channel and like the video, please hit the subscribe button down below and stay till the end so you too can learn what habits you need to fix to get your money right. We're going to talk about 8 money habits that rich people have that you don't. The first one is they know their numbers. Rich people know exactly to the penny what amount of money is coming in and what amount is going out. Whether it's from their businesses, from their real estate and other investments, and from their personal lives, wealthy people keep track of their money goals. They have to. When your wealth accumulates, you want to know where it's coming from so you can control it and multiply it even easier. This means that you must create financial statements so it's all in front of you. I personally do my net worth on a quarterly basis, so I know what's growing and what's not, so I can make strategic moves, especially my investments, so I can maximize my returns. This means I have to be super aware of my personal finances so I don't overspend, as well as my business, so that I can harness as much of its profits to invest in wisely. There's apps online that you can use, or you can even use a spreadsheet to track your personal and business finances. It's critically important to know exactly what your numbers are, including debt, income, and investment cash flow. The next money habit is that they learn from masters. There's so much advice on the internet, so many opinions. A lot of it's just noise. A lot of it is negativity from people that don't know what they're talking about. They're just amateurs spewing off hatred and ignorance into the world. Cut that crap out. If you want to build wealth, learn from masters. Learn from people that know what they're talking about. Do what they do. Learn from people that have success and are continuing to build their wealth through whatever area you're interested in learning about. That could be a certain area of business. That could be a certain area of real estate. That could be marketing or becoming an influencer. That could be investing in dividends or syndication deals. There's so many ways of making money and investing it. It can make your head spin. There's so much out there. And because of that, a lot of people act like a deer in the headlights and don't take any action on any of it. They're frozen from being overwhelmed with too much information. It's okay. I've been there myself. The best thing to do is pick one thing to focus on and learn from the top dog about it. Dive into YouTube videos about it. Read books about it. Listen to podcasts about it. Then you must take action. Then, when you have some experience under your belt, start branching out from there into other areas that you're interested in and repeat the process. The next money habit is the 5 a.m. club. I know this is a tough one to do. It's really tough to wake up this early. In my 20s and 30s, I never seemed to be able to get out of bed that early. I never could go to bed at night. I wasn't either a caffeine freak or anything like that, but I just couldn't shut down my mind, and it kept me up thinking and worrying about life and different situations I could find myself in. Then came my son. All my energy seemed to be eaten up by this small creature that I created, and all of a sudden I started going to bed earlier and waking up a lot earlier. I found out that if I got up early, I could get all kinds of stuff done when I was fresh, energetic, and when there were no distractions. Everybody else was sleeping. Wealthy people do the same thing. Many top executives and CEOs are part of the 5 a.m. club and work on their mindset, their goals, and their physical health, all before they ever start their day at work. I created the script for this video right now that we're watching right now on a Saturday morning at 4 a.m. I didn't even make it till 5. I just popped up and I was ready to go. I felt good and got right out of bed, came downstairs, and started writing. If there's something that you want to accomplish, etch out some time for yourself to work on it. And the easiest time to do that is super, super early in the morning before everybody gets up. You'll be amazed at what you can accomplish before most people get out of bed. Don't be average, be extraordinary. The next habit is that they constantly learn. Wealthy people never stop learning. They want to know how to use the latest technology to their advantage. They know that time is money, and they want to do whatever it takes to maximize their time. They want to know how to be more efficient and productive. They want the best employees. They want to know how to minimize their taxes. They want to feel better mentally and physically. They want to accomplish their goals and know that the knowledge that they're learning is the key to them achieving that. They learn and learn and learn from others so that they can build wealth and live a wonderful life. They like to take chances. They network. They pounce on any opportunity that others may shy away from. They're successful because they're constantly learning and reinventing themselves and reforming their opinions on habits that guide their daily activities, always consuming and then creating. That's how the rich get richer. It's not greed. It's not theft. It's knowledge that makes the difference. The average American reads 5 books a year, where the millionaire reads 4 books a month. Do you see the difference? It's all in knowledge. There's a big difference here. Learn more and you'll earn more. The next habit that the rich people have that you may not is that they embrace failure. It took over 10,000 failures, supposedly, for Thomas Edison to invent the light bulb. Most people would have stopped probably after 3. What makes Thomas Edison different from these other people? It wasn't because he was smarter. He didn't have formal education past elementary school. It wasn't because he was from a wealthy family that could supply him with the means of trial and error. You know what he had? He had drive. He had ambition. He had a goal, and he had the fire in his belly to figure it out. He wanted to solve the problem. He wanted to change society, and he did. Now, you and I don't have to change the world or do anything big like that. But in order for us to be a better person, a better parent, or a better investor, we must embrace failure. We must get back up when things don't work out the way that we want and do it again. Yes, we'll lose money in that investment that we thought would make us money. Yes, we'll get hurt when our new lover breaks up with us. Yes, we'll get laid off when our company decides to downsize because of the economy. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to pout and cry and boo-hoo and blame other people? Or are you going to learn from your mistakes and try something else, something new, something different? Living life to its fullest means brushing off the failures and embracing the lessons that help teach us. This applies to every area of life, not just money. But it's very important in the area of money because it can set you apart from all the other average Joes out there. The next money habit is multiple income streams. Wealthy people start one income stream and then they start another and another and another until they're working, all of them are working together in harmony. This was a big lesson I learned during COVID. When my practice was shut down, I thought, holy crap, I don't have any income. I need more money. That's when I reread Rich Dad, Poor Dad and finally got on board with investing in assets. Things that pay me, not things that take money out of my pocket. I got rid of my debt that was taking money out of my wallet every month and started buying assets that paid me cash flow every single month. Have a side hustle. Start your own business. Do some consulting on the side. Start a YouTube channel like this one. Turn your hobby into a business. Invest in real estate, rental properties. Invest in dividend stocks. Do whatever you can to multiply your income streams so if one dries up, the others will protect you and provide you with money. Never depend on one thing to support you and your family. The next money habit is rich people leverage debt. In the beginning of this video, I went over some eye-opening stats about debt in America. Not one of those stats supported anything about using debt to buy assets. All of those stats were about buying liabilities. Wealthy people know that the only way for them to get rich and to own stuff that pays them. And they can do that through their businesses, through real estate, by leveraging other people's money, which basically is the bank. They can use the bank's money to foot most of the bill. This frees up cash to go out and repeat the process over and over and over again until their cash flows support their lifestyle. This is how the wealthy get even wealthier. They start small and leverage the bank's money to grow their empires. You and I, we can do the same thing. With the new FHA loans on multiplexes, it's even easier for the average person to put a little small down payment. I think it's 5%. You might want to check on that, but I think it's 5% and control up to a fourplex using the bank's money. Now, of course, there's a lot of nuances to this, so definitely learn about them from someone doing this. But there's a lot of ways that leverage people can start to build wealth by leveraging debt to buy assets and not buy liabilities like homes and cars. And the last money habit that rich people have that you don't is they take action. This is the most important habit of the rich. You must take action on all the knowledge you're acquiring if you're actually going to start making more money and building wealth. You must do the spreadsheets and the financial statements. You must go to bed early and wake up ready to tackle your goals. You must listen to the masters in your area and start implementing their advice. You must brush yourself off after you fail and try a different way of doing things. You must save your money and stop spending it frivolously. You must invest it. You must multiply it. You must manage it wisely. All of these things are impossible to achieve if you don't take action. You can complain about the rich people who get all the breaks and rig the system. You can waste your life doing things you hate doing. You can feel terrible and tired all the time. Or you can start living the life you want and deserve. This all starts by taking some action in an area that you want to change. This definitely includes your finances, which I can help you do. I've been through all of this, and at 50, I've learned a lot, and I've come out on the other side letting you know that it's possible. But you, yes, you have to do the work. No one's going to save you. Not your parents, not your community, and definitely not the government. It's you. You must put in the work and gain the knowledge to implement in order for you to live a rich life. Yeah, it's all on you. And today is a great, great day to get started. So that's it for the show today. Thanks for watching. Which habit are you going to change today? Let me know down in the comments. And until next time, this is Money Habits.